discuss the topic about packaging, its level, importance, labeling, and its features. Today's topic is about pricing of a product. Pricing is necessary, and pricing is up to the utility, according to the utility of the product. Pricing is also affected by the demand and supply, and its utility, its cost of production, which help us to deciding about the price of the product. Competitors also affect and also bother us, so that we have to limit to our price. When a product is bought, some money is paid for it. This money represents the sum of the values that consumer exchange for the benefit of having or using the product, and is referred to as the price of the product. Similarly, money paid for the service such as fare for the transport service, premium for the insurance service, and fee to a doctor for his medical advice represent the price of these services. Price may therefore be defined as the amount of money paid by a buyer in consideration of the purchase of a product of a service. It is also the single most factor that affecting the revenue and profit of a firm. Thus, most marketing firms give high importance to the fixation of price for their product. There are so many factors that affect affecting price of a product. The first one is about product cost. One of the most important factor affecting the price of a product or service too is cost. This includes the cost of producing, the distributing, and selling the product. The cost set the minimum level or the floor price at which the product may be sold. Generally, all marketing firms strive to cover all their costs at least in the long run. They are broadly classified into, the product cost has been categorized into the two, that is fixed cost and variable cost. Fixed cost, just a rent of a warehouse, is a fixed cost, and variable cost just like electricity bill. अगर मशीनरी चलेगी, फैक्ट्री रन करेगी तो बिल आएगा, अगर मशीनरी नहीं चलेगी दैट इज नहीं आएगा. तो फिक्स कॉस्ट तो वो होता है जो हमें पे करना ही होता है, जैसे रेंट एंड द सैलरी ऑफ एन एम्प्लॉय. एंड वेरिएबल कॉस्ट दैट इज वेरी अकॉर्डिंग टू our production units. So fixed costs are those costs which do not vary with the level of activity of a firm, say with the volume of the product or sale. For example, rent of a building or a salary. And variable costs that vary from the cost of production. The next is the utility and the demand. Higher the utility, higher the demand, then the price will be also high. So, by the product and the cost of the owner, lower limit of the price, the utility provided by the product, and the intensity of the demand of the buyer set as per the upper limit of the price. According to the law of demand, consumer usually purchase more than units at the low price than at the high price. The price of a product is affected by the elasticity of demand of the product. Extent of the competition in the market. If the competition is high, then the price will be low. Between the lower limit and the upper limit, where would the price settle down? This is affected by the nature and the degree of the competition. The price will tend to reach the upper limit in case there is a lesser degree of competition, while under condition of the free competition, the price will tend to be set at the lowest. Competitors' price and their anticipated reaction must be considered before fixing the price of a product. Not only the price, but the quality and the feature of the competitive product must be examined carefully before fixing the price. The next is government and legal regulations. Sometimes the government also play a major role in deciding the product cost, so that there is no exploitation of the consumer. In order to the product the interest of the public against unfair practices in the field of the price fixing. As you know, when the COVID-19 is spreading all over the world, then the Indian government decided and they noticing that there is a black marketing of sanitization in the mask, so the government take a step against the offenders and they fix the price of the sanitizer and the mask, so that there is a no exploitation of the consumer. So this is the government and legal regulations example. Government can intervene and regulate the price of a commodity. Government can declare a product as essential and regulate its price. For example, the cost of a medicine. अब heart medicines होती हैं, they are fixed by the government because that is the life saving medicine. जितनी भी life saving medicine है, government should fix the price and sometimes they free them from the tax slab also. कैंसर डिसीज है तो वो भी टैक्स फ्री रहती हैं, हार्ट डिसीज हैं तो बिकॉज दिस इज अ लाइफ सेविंग medicines. So government take steps to fixing their prices. Pricing objectives. Some is the pricing objectives are another important factor affecting the fixation of the price of a product or a service. General the objective is stated to be maximize the profit. Apart from profit maximization, the pricing objective of a firm may include obtaining the market share leadership. If a firm's objective is to obtain the larger share of the market, it will keep the price of its product at lower level so that the greater number of people are attracted to purchase the product. Surviving in the competitive market. If a firm is facing difficulty in surviving in the market, intense competition or introduction for the more efficient substitute, it may resort to discounting its product, running a promotion campaign or liquidated stock. Yes, if they are facing the problem and there is a lot of stock, then company sometimes give a huge discount. Have you seen that when some winters are coming, there is a huge discount on the cotton fabric in all the state. Why? Because if the stock is unsold, the company has to store it in a warehouse. Sometimes the rent of the warehouse is much more than the cost of production. So company taken decision to announce a discount on the product so that its value should be liquidated and with the cash generated from it can be used for the winter production. Attaining the product quality leadership in case normally higher prices are charged to cover the high quality and high cost of research and development. Thus, the price of a firm's product and services is affected by the pricing objective of the firm. Next is market method used. Price fixation process is also affected by the other element of marketing such as distribution system, quality of salesmen employed, quality of the amount of advertising, sales promotion efforts, the type of packaging, product differentiation, credit facility and the customer services provided. For example, if a company provides home delivery, it has some flexibility in fixing the prices. Similarly, a uniqueness of any of the element mentioned above gives the company a competitive freedom in fixing the price of its product. So this is the topic of today. The rest of all discuss in the next video. Bye bye.